Yo, what's good? It's Sunny Fades, and we are back with another video. And today we are doing a high taper. And me personally, this is one of my favorite haircuts to do, just because I feel like, man, it just gives it that nice style. You'll see at the end of the video what I'm talking about, though. This fit perfectly for the amount of hair he has right now, and just the style that he was desiring. So right now we start off the cut with a 4-guard. And what I'm doing is I'm just flicking it out, because his hair was pretty long on the sides, and when I do this, it creates a good foundation to fade on. So this is what I do with every haircut. I usually do a 4-guard to debulk, and I go under it with a 1.5 guard. And what this does is it kind of creates a better foundation to fade on, so it's not so much hair. I kind of know where I'm cutting at, if that makes sense. And I'm starting off the initial guideline right there off the corner of his edge up and meeting at his ear. And I'm cleaning the hair up under it with my trimmers, and then I'm following up with my shavers. And whenever you use your shavers, do not go too high, because it will create another guideline. So my best advice for shavers is to kind of keep it low until you know how to control the shaver. So go lower and just clean up all that hair. And right now I'm starting off the fade with a lever open, no guard, creating a 1/2 inch guideline. And after I'm blending that out, I'm just doing lever play. I'm closing the clipper, bumping that bottom line, and opening up as I go, but not taking it too high. Next, I'm doing my 1 guard, lever closed, 1/2 inch guideline. And after that, I follow up with a 1/2 guard. I get my 1/2 guard and just bump that bottom line. Don't take the fade too high. Just bump that bottom line with it closed and gradually open up that lever. Just don't go higher than that guideline you previously just set. And that's really all fading is, man. It's just guidelines. Right here, I'm with my 1.5 guard, and I'm creating another 1/2 inch guideline, and I'm going under with my 1 guard. Just lever playing, bumping out that bottom dark line with it closed and opening up as I go. And right after that, I got my 2 guard, lever open, creating another guideline. But right now, you're flicking into the hair. Right now, you should start seeing the flick start blending into what is on top of his head. And then I go under it with a 1.5 guard. Same thing, lever closed and blending out those lines and then gradually open till you're all the way open. And you can go back if you see any dark spots. You can reclose it and tap any dark spots if needed. And then now I got my 4 guard, because that's what I started off with initially, and just cleaned it up. And then I'm doing the same thing in the back. Since his hair was pretty long, I'm using that 4 guard to debulk, so it makes it easier for me to see what I'm cutting. You don't have to do this. I recommend it just because it makes it easier for me. So I'm doing that 4 guard, cleaning up all that hair, flicking out. Don't cut into the hair, flick out so it blends into the hair. So I'm doing that 4, and then I'm going to follow it up with a 1.5 guard. And what this does for me is just helps me see what I'm cutting, so it doesn't look like he's been out the chair for 2 months. This looks like he got a haircut 2 weeks ago. So now I go in with my initial guideline with my trimmer right there, setting a guideline, just trying to connect the guideline from ear to ear with a little rise in the middle of a hump, cleaning it up at the bottom with my trimmer, and then following it up with my shaver. And again, don't go too high. If you're not comfortable with the shavers, don't go up too high, because it will create another guideline or a hard line. So if you're new, just wait to use the shaver to the end of the haircuts. But for my barbers that have been cutting for a while, man, just you know how high to bring up them shavers. All right, lever open, no guard. And then I'm following that up, closing the clipper, and gradually opening it, blending up. Man, y'all, it's the same thing that I did on the side that I'm doing in the back. And I meet a lot of barbers, and I talk to a lot of people who say, oh man, well, this hair texture, I have to use this clipper, and I have to change my technique for this type of hair texture as well. Like, no, you really don't, though. Like, I do the same technique for every haircut, for every hair texture. Like, it doesn't matter. If you can just master barbering, you can use the same clipper and the same technique and master you can kill every cut throughout the day. It's just understanding your clippers and understanding hair texture, and just get into it, learning, watching these videos. I'm living proof you can do it. I believe in y'all. just don't overcomplicate it, man. Just master it. And right now I'm on my 1.5 guard, going under with my 1 guard. But yeah, man, like I hear that all the time. It just blows my mind. I'm like, no, one clipper, one technique, you can do it. Just gotta find what works best for you. But I think that's been fueling my fire to want to post more content, because in all reality, I want this channel to be something that if you're a barber and you come to my channel, you get what you're looking for. So y'all let me know in the comments what more content that y'all want to see on this channel. Y'all let me know what kind of haircut, or how to zero gap a clipper, or how to disinfect the station, or how to build clientele. Whatever it is, there's no dumb question. Put that in my comments. Let me know. Say, hey, make a video over this, and I got y'all. I'm gonna start posting once a week, every Wednesday. Y'all just turn my notifications on and subscribe. I want to help everyone elevate by watching this channel. And right now, I'm cleaning up, hitting that design, hitting that neckline, making sure it's nice and crispy. And use a comb when you do this, man. I feel if you use a brush, it really doesn't give you the crispiness you want. So use a comb, and it'll definitely make sure that neckline is extra crispy. And now I'm hitting the edge up. And every time I do the edge up, I like starting off in the middle and going to the left. And once you start off in the middle, that shows where the edge up is going to be based off of, like the structure of the edge up. So I always go front to left, and then I go on the right side. So I go front to right, so it connects all the way through. And man, edge ups too, man. Like I need to make a video just specifically for edge ups, because enhancements has been a big thing in the barber industry, and it's really important to be able to give a crispy lineup without enhancements. But yeah, I use that comb again. You can use the brush, but I recommend using a comb, because it's just gonna get all the stray hairs. It's gonna make them lay, and you're gonna be able to hit them on that edge up. And I'm using the Babyliss FX1 trimmers, and this clipper I'm using was the Sabertooth clippers, man. Invest in your tools. And with his hair, I put Rhoda matte putty paste in his hair. As you can see, his hair was super straight, and what that product did was bring so much volume and texture in his hair. So it's very important to understand what your client wants, so you can know what product to put in his hair to get the right results. And what this did was give his hair the nice texture and volume that he was looking for. And it only takes a little bit. But for curls too, I like using the Cantu curl cream. For waves, I like using the wrapping foam. So just understand the client's desired look so you can get them what they want. But this is the finished product, man. High taper, perfect look for my bro, perfect style, hair texture, looking crispy, man. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see next on this YouTube channel. Y'all subscribe, and I hope every one of y'all has a blessed day. Peace.